Yeah, hey guys, so now we're going to figure out how to put a material on this terrain that we've made, or landscape that we've made. So you want to go into content browser, get whatever package you want to put this in. So just select the package. I'm making a new package called tutorials. And what you want to do is you want to make a material. Go into the material, it's going to make a material, and you name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it terrain mat. Underscore mat is what I'm going to do. Underscore. Okay, there we go. And once this creates, it's going to open up, and you get this material thingy. It's so scary, because you have probably no idea what these things do. You might, but if you do, then that's good. If you don't, well, I'll help you out. So diffuse is your main little. It's going to be what's basically shown for all the. It'll show your basic rocks, your stuff. So your diffuse is what you really want to be worrying about right now. What we're going to do is going to go into terrain and make a terrain layer weight. You want to make 3 of these, so you can control W and make just create duplicates and just kind of align them up. You're going to make one of them, putting your diffuse. Then you're going to take the base of the first one that you plugged in to the diffuse and plug it into the next one, and the base of that one into the next one. Then you're going to go into each of these, and under the parameter name you want to change that to the names of your layers, so flats, edges, and cliff for me. For you, it might be different if you named it something different. So you just go in and you type that in. As well, you will want to change the weight to 0.5. I find is good. It's so it'll actually show up as something instead of having just black, because no one likes to see black, nor do they? So that was not reason. No. Yeah. Anyways, so you have this. Now you need an actual texture. If you have some textures that you find that you've imported from the internet, you can go on the internet and find them. Or there's some some textures that are pretty cool in here. But you will want, eventually you will want any materials that will have a normal map. And if you don't know, normal maps are like these little bluish things. If you find some textures online and you don't get a normal map with them, you can go to this website. It's a cool website. It's a little free app thing called smart/page.net/smartnormal/fl10.htm, where you can also download the little app. I just downloaded it. It's really cool. And this thing, you can just take any little texture that you want, say like this little cliff, and it'll generate a normal for you. You can change the options. But basically what a normal is it'll kind of convert to how much depth your actual material gets, so it creates a lot of good detail on it. It's a nice little website if you need to use that to make some normals. I've already gone ahead and done it, so if you guys need to do that, you can just pause and get some textures and import them in and make some stuff like that. I'm just going to go on ahead. So you select your texture, you go into here. So this is my cliff texture, so I'm going to go here, and you can go press T and then click, and you'll get your texture sample with the actual texture in it, which is always nice. So you put that into layer. You find your other textures. So my dirt, and you'll draw T, just T, click. Sometimes it doesn't work. There we go. Attach that into edges, and then this doesn't look as good, but this grass says edited. Let's go edited. Yeah, edited looks good. Okay, take edited. Just place it in here. This will actually, if you go save, this will give you something if you apply it onto your material. So it's not going to look that great at this moment, but just to show you, to have something on it, you just need to go back to your package, select the material, then click on your landscape, click F4 for the properties, and see landscape material, you click on the landscape. And it takes a little while to figure this all out. Sometimes it kind of goes black. It tries to load. Yeah, there we go. So, as you can see, it is very not to scale and very just altogether kind of weird. It's blinky and stuff. So, to change that, you go back into your material. I closed it for some reason. You can just open it. Once this opens up, what you want to do is you want to place a terrain layer coordinate. You want to get 3 of these once autosave, once it autosaves. Okay. So, you get 3 of them. Come along. Press it down. And yeah, what this basically does is it tells you what scale you want your texture on. So I think if you just go right now, it'll be the exact same. I believe. I'm not sure. Saving and trying to see what it looks like. Okay, well, it does look different. So, yeah, now it's super tiled, as you can see. So, what you have to do is go into here, and under mapping scale, you have to give it a size that's a bit better than that. So I'm going to go ahead and try 12 on each of these. On every map it's a little different, so I mean, like, depending on your textures, how big they are, you might want to do certain sizes, because at certain points it'll look better. So let's try this again. Okay, that's a little bit better. You see, it's not as tiled. You can, let's minimize this. You can kind of see around, and the grass is a little bit tiled, but you know, it's not bad. You can just fool around with that. This grass actually isn't that great. I said it was seamless, but it's not really. Yeah. I'll fix that later. Anyways, so yeah, you now have a material on your little level. Looks pretty cool. You can just have whatever you want. Of course, you can see that there is tiling around, and yeah, so this is where I'm going to leave it at this video, but next video I'm going to go into a bit more detail about how to maybe change some of the stuff, make the textures not look quite so just tiled or just flat like this one is right here, because it's just a mammoth thing of one material. It doesn't look that great. So yeah, I'm gonna go in the next lesson and I'll talk about that. So in the meantime, you can just kind of fool around with what you know now, just changing some settings up. You can change the terrain coordinates up, maybe try to make it custom to your level, get some cool textures in, and yeah, so I will see you next video.